Guys, Big Mo from PTG. We had a lot of fun making that Fox Pro Fusion review video for you, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, got something out of that. It happened that we also needed to get another new piece of equipment and decided why not do a review on that one. So today, I'm going to be doing a review of the Wicked A47 ambush night hunting kit that we ordered from allpredatorcalls.com. Really appreciate the customer service from allpredatorcalls.com. That's why I keep going back to them. Appreciate how much they do for the predator hunting community. So when I was looking for a new predator hunting light, those were the guys that I went to and decided to go ahead and get this A47 kit. So this A47 predator hunting light from Wicked comes in at less than $100, which I think is a heck of a value. Comes in a soft-sided case. Obviously you get your A47 predator hunting light, but you get a ton of other stuff, and I think this is great stuff, especially if you're just starting out. Comes with a pressure tail cap with a pressure switch that you can mount. Comes with the 3-position red LED, or green or white. I go with the red. Comes with a 30mm or 1-inch scope mount. Comes with two 18650 batteries and a battery charger that will either work with 120 or 12 volts. This is really nice, guys. This is a fully adjustable light mount that's going to go on that Picatinny rail. That, guys, is a heck of a value for less than $100. A few years ago, our game and fish department changed the rules and regulations to allow us to go out and night hunt coyotes. I was really excited. I was an experienced predator hunter at that time. Thought I'd be able to stretch out my hunting hours, get more stands in, more opportunities. So I didn't hesitate to run right out to a big box chain, buy myself my first predator hunting light. And it wasn't cheap. I gotta tell you guys, that very first night hunt that I did was almost my last night hunt. It was awful. Horrible experience. But guys, I'm a typical predator hunter. I'm pretty stubborn. I'm going to stay at it. So I fell back to basics, rethought my position, reached out to some more knowledgeable people, some predator hunters off of Predator Masters that night hunt more than I do. And I listened to their advice, took their advice, and went out and bought my very first Wicked predator hunting light. And it's this guy right here. It's a W402. And I love this W402. I bought it as a kit, just like I did with the A47. Came with the 402, battery doubler, pressure tail cap, the adjustable mount, and then I later put on this rubber halo around the bezel to kind of keep my face from getting lit up. And I love this light, guys. You know, I put this up on my gun. Yeah, it's a little bit of a heavy light, guys. It comes in at over 1.5 pounds. I get, put this up on my rifle, and it's kind of heavy, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got a 14-pound gun. I got a 1.5 pound light. It's a lot of weight, but I'm a big guy. I'm usually running off of a tripod. I love my tripod. I've got my Night Stalker tripod that I got from the guys over at Night Goggles. Vic DeCosta, he's got a great team of guys that work with him. Guys like Tom Austin. Tom Austin's a great predator hunter, great night hunter. Man, those guys over there at Night Goggles put out some cool stuff. Look, if you're fortunate and you get to go out and night hunt with night vision thermals, you gotta give Vic and Tom a call. Send them an email, drop them a line, find out what they have to offer, guys. They have some amazing toys over there. And I love that Night Stalker tripod. I really do. And I'll do a review on that Night Stalker in the future here. But, I've got my light, my rifle, my suppressor. It's a lot of weight, but it's on that tripod. So, guys, I really didn't mind. I'm able to sweep. I gotta be honest with you guys. It's kind of tough to sweep like this and look everywhere you want to go. So, I decided to go ahead and add the Wicked Scan Pro. And I love this. It's a 3-power LED, just like the A47 and W402. I turn this all the way down and I widen my beam out. I halo them just so I'm catching them with the edge of the light. I don't want to spook them off. And then as they get closer and they're cutting in and out of the brush, once I get them into the kill zone, guys, I'm going to go ahead and hit them with the W402, full power, tight beam. That usually freezes them, and that's it. Game's over. So, guys, if this is working so good for me, why did I feel the need to go out and get an A47? Out here, we have a lot of brush. I don't have a lot of wide open areas like some guys do, and I need to get elevation, and unfortunately elevation is not always available. So I went out, bought myself a 6-foot ladder, threw some duct tape on it, some padding on top, and voila, I have my elevation on the go, mobile elevation. I hunted for several years with that ladder and I loved it. It worked out great. Unfortunately, my equipment sometimes wears out, and so I had to upgrade. Bought myself a 5-foot fiberglass shelf stocking ladder, bigger platform at the top, threw some duct tape and some padding on that, and voila, we have Elevation Part 2, Elevation 2.0. And it's been working great, guys. The downside is that when I'm on my mobile elevation, I have problems because I can't really use my night stacker tripod. You know, it's just not going to work. I've tried a bipod sticks. Those really don't work on a ladder. Even a monopod doesn't really work, guys. So I've decided that I need to go to something that I can swing and shoot offhand. Maybe a shotgun, maybe a lighter rifle with lower magnification optic, like maybe a dot sight, maybe a 1:4 power scope, something along those lines. And I decided that that W402 is just a little bit too big, too heavy for me to throw up on something like that. And I decided that the A47 is going to be a better choice. So let's talk about some of the features with this A47. You know, it's got an aircraft aluminum body. It's actually the same body that the W402 runs. It has a smaller bezel. So this bezel is only about a little over 1.5 inches, whereas the 402 has about a 2.5-inch bezel. Now, this one just comes with the single piece body. We don't have the battery doubler available on this one. It comes with a 3-position LED and tail cap. Yeah, you just bump that. You can see back there, guys. I got it in the widespread right now. And then if I just bump that, we go to our medium and our low setting, back up to high. It is a fully adjustable bezel, so you can dial it out like that. And I really, really like that feature of these lights, guys. I actually like that shape a lot. Having a shape like that on this light, guys, really allows me to do some pretty cool things when I'm out there night hunting. With the adjustable mount that you get with the A47 ambush kit, you're able to get this light and get that diamond centered in the reticle of your scope. And so you know that when you got that predator there and you fire this kill light up like that, you know that that light's going to go right to the middle of your reticle, and that should be a coyote on the ground. And again, you can dial it down if you need to, all the way or back up. It also comes with a pressure cap that you can put on here that has a switch that you can mount on your lights. And I like that because I'm going to mount that on my gun so I don't have to go fumbling around for this. But in a pinch, guys, you can certainly use this button right on your gun and be just fine. You can also use it for a scan light. I like the adjustable bezel on it. Now this one, it looks like Wicked has increased the depth here of this bezel, and that's kind of nice because now it's kind of a built-in shroud to keep the light from flashing and splashing back on your face while you're out there at night. I put a rubber bezel cover on mine, little what they call a halo shield. This one's an aluminum halo shield, so I really like that feature. So guys, like all predator hunters, I got a lot of equipment sitting around here. You know, I got a lot of these lower end lights that I've gone out and gotten and tried, and you know, keep them, hang on to them, guys. I use them, I loan them to people, I take new guys out, I have them on standby in case I have a problem with some of my primary equipment. But you can certainly see the difference from these lower end lights like these, or you get from Amazon or other places. You know, this is a good example. It looks like the same size as the A47, but you know, the bezel's not adjustable. It's got the crenellations here. It's real shallow, so we're gonna get some light bleeding over. You know, it's a good light, guys, but you know, you can't focus it, so it's gonna have its limitations, but it worked good for a temporary light. Like, I got this one off of Amazon. You know, and this light, this one does have an adjustable lens on it, adjustable bezel, but it takes a lot of turns to get that guy down there. And honestly, believe it or not, when you're out there, something like that, the number of turns to get that bezel zoomed in is annoying sometimes. So, you know, it's just one of those things, guys, that you're going to find out. And hopefully these videos that we're doing for you guys will help you make better decisions, so you don't have to make the mistakes that we did, where we went out, we bought a lot of gear and figured out the hard way what we liked and didn't like, and now we're stuck with a lot of gear. So, you know, guys, look, I don't think that $100 investment is a bad investment when it comes to a predator hunting light. They can get a lot more expensive than that. So we're going to go out and we're going to test the A47 ambush and see what it's going to do for us, what kind of adjustments we're going to have to make. And hopefully I'm going to go out and try to get some night footage for you guys, and hopefully that comes out well enough you can see what we're talking about here. So guys, here I've got my A47 now mounted up on my Mossberg 500. Now this is a Turkey tactical model, so it's only got a 20-inch barrel. It's got the collapsible buttstock on it here. This is a nice small package that I got for getting down into the thick brush. So I've mounted up a dot sight on this guy, and up front here I put a barrel mount that puts a Picatinny rail on my barrel, and then I put that A47 on here with the adjustable mount. And I like this. I was just playing with it, and I can look out here, turn the light on, put my dot out there, and make the adjustments here to this light mount to get that light coming in right where my dot's at. And I think this is going to be great. So this is a pretty typical way that you could mount this up. You know, it doesn't add a whole heck of a lot of weight to it. It's not real long or bulky. So I think this is going to work. This looks like a good, I'll put the pressure switch, I'll put the pressure switch back here so I can tag it, with my thumb back here on my pump. Probably won't have it back here. Yeah, I'll probably put it up here on the pump somewhere. That way I'm on target. I got my dot, tag it, light up the dog, bang, game's over, and we got fur on the ground. Well, guys, we had a really good time testing out this A47. Had a couple of great hunts. No fur on the ground, but that's the way it goes. Got to see 4 coyotes. Got to see a lot of the pluses and minuses about the A47. Standing alone, the A47 is a great light, guys. Loved how it balanced out on our guns. It was light. It's easy to use. Battery runtime was fantastic. So how did it compare? How did it stack up? We ran it up against several different lights. One of the ones was a lower end light here that we got from Amazon. And side by side, they look to be similar in size. Guys, I got to tell you something. This light right here, not going to get it done. No adjustable bezel. No zoom capability, horrible on batteries. Well, guys, that's what you get. It's a cheap light. So that one, gonna toss that guy away. Put it up against this light from Amazon. A little bit better light, a little more expensive. This one has a bezel more the size of the 402. So how do these three compare? Well, the A47 substantially smaller and lighter. Battery lasted the entire trip all weekend for us, so I love give that one up to the A47. Now, this Amazon light does have an adjustable bezel, but unlike the A47, which will zoom completely out in one turn of that bezel, this one, guys, you're here cranking forever and ever. And in between the tight beam and the wide beam, you can see that got a lot of movement there. You can hear that rattle. That's not going to get it done, guys. So basically, this light's real good. Wide beam, tight beam, and nothing in between. Overall, the body size is a lot larger in terms of diameter. A lot heavier light. It does take 2 batteries. And guys, this one, the batteries aren't going to make it all weekend. You're going to end up changing. We had to change batteries twice in one night on this guy. So that one, not going to make it. So how's it? Let's go wicked to wicked. Okay, I got the 402 and the A47. And how do they compare? Well, that's like apples to cantaloupe. 402 is a much larger light, longer, larger bezel, bigger diameter, almost twice the weight. This 402 is great if you're going to go mounted on something like a heavy rifle that you're going to be running on a tripod. That light's going to work great. A47, that's not what we got it for. We got it for quick swinging movements, sitting up on a ladder. So all things considered, the A47 did its job just fine. The A47's beam, not as tight as the 402, and we saw that. We actually had a stand where we had a hard time identifying the coyote with the A47. We could see its eyes, not really see its body. With the 402, we can zoom a tighter beam farther. The beam doesn't seem to diffuse as badly out at distances. So guys, I got to agree when Wicked says you can get almost 100 more yards out of this 402, I would agree. But guys, that's not what we got this 47 for. This 47 we got to put on a shotgun so that we could use it offhand with an offhand rifle or with a shotgun. And guys, I got to tell you, I think that A47 is going to do the job. If you are looking for an entry-level light, guys, again, we paid less than $100 for the entire kit, for the whole A47 kit. Light, mount, pressure tail cap with the pressure button, standard tail cap, battery charger, 2 batteries, 2 of those 18650s, less than $100. Great bargain, guys. So if you're an entry-level predator hunter looking to get into night hunting, you're not going to be disappointed with the A47. I would definitely recommend it. For those of you that are more experienced hunters looking to expand into a new area such as shotgun hunting, ladder hunting, something along those lines, I think the A47 is definitely going to do it. Big Mo here from PTG, reviewing the Wicked A47 Predator Hunting Light that we picked up from allpredatorcalls.com. Good luck, guys, and good hunting.